it all in. Welcome back to more Let's Play Ratchet Deadlocked. I am the Max Few Trades. In the last part, I flew a gunship, I reactivated a lighthouse in space, and I got a snazzy new suit of blue armor, so I'm feeling pretty good about things. In this part, we're going to continue doing just about every single quest and challenge thrown at us in the hopes of eventually finally getting the hell out of here. However, before we begin proper, I want to talk about skins. Like just about almost every Ratchet & Clank game, there are skins you can unlock, and a lot of them are extraordinarily silly, and I want to share them with you all. You can choose the previously had armors in case you're a big fan of one specific color, which is nice. You can play as a buffed up Clank if you dang well so choose. Clank must have been working out. Look at that mechanical muscle! I really like that they bothered adding this. Just in case you really missed Clank to the extent that you wanted to just fully play as him, here he is. Actually, this comes in handy for two things. Because you see, you can actually play this game co-op. You can replace Merc and Green with a second playable character, and that second playable character, their default skin is as Super Clank here. So that's really freaking cool. However, we're here for the significantly sillier options, aren't we? We can play as the Muscle. He has escaped a past shrouded in mystery for a future that's shrouded in mystery. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but it's very silly. There's Vernon. That's right. You know, one of those three kids in all of those cutscenes we've been seeing? You can play as him. Don't underestimate this little tyke. He can eat metal. Rah. There's King Claude, though he may be delicious if dipped in cocktail sauce. I doubt anyone will find out. This fierce competitor became king not through divine right, but through mortal combat. We've got the Land Shark, not normally known for his terrestrial attacks. The Land Shark catches his foes by surprise. Most people are, in fact, surprised to see a shark not in the water, and with legs. There's Squidzor. He's the champion gladiator of Hydrona 8. He left his homeworld after the Great Drought in search for another watery planet. If your planet was water-based, and you had to leave it because of something called the Great Drought, that implies some truly horrifying evaporation of oceans. I don't even know what that's about. And hey, remember Kid Nova from the Dread Zone rankings board? Yeah, here he is. Totally playable. Sidekicks don't just follow their heroes around. Kid Nova can hold his own when the going gets tough. So that's pretty dope. There's also Wyrm. He may have descended from a dragon. He may have come from a slug. One thing is certain, he's got a mean temper and a formidable arsenal. This was always the one I chose for some reason. I don't know why. He just is cool, and I like him. So, I usually played him as a bunch. Also, Starshield. Remember that guy who got blowed up in the beginning? Yeah. Captain Starshield had always been destined for greatness. When he was merely Private Starshield, he had the shiniest toilets in his unit. And the fact that that's all they can really think to say about the guy, that's unfortunate. And Venus. It's tough to shoot all the boys while wearing a skirt, but Venus pulls it off in spades. The shooting, that is, not her skirt. Also, for some reason unknown to me, there's a couple costumes that are only available in the Japanese version of the game through cheat codes. You have Ratchet dressed as Santa, some sort of primordial ooze in the shape of Ratchet. You have Ratchet in a dinosaur costume, and a Peepo Monkey from Ape Escape. I really wish they let us have the Peepo Monkey. I would so use that. That's ridiculous looking. There's also one more costume, which is very interesting, and that would be if you have a save file for the video game Jak X Combat Racing, the, as of at that point, newest game in the Jak and Daxter franchise, you can play as Jak. But only as player 2 in co-op mode, and Jak is colored like Daxter. So, that's interesting. Not entirely sure why they had so many stipulations there. Also, I'm still Clank. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and just put the Crusader armor back on there. There we go. All the skins are incredibly awesome and fun, but given how short the game is already, we're gonna be sticking with Ratchet for the duration. Also, yep, that's right. I still got more things to say. We have another cheat, you know, quotation marks, and it's Super Bloom. Turns glowing objects super bright. I don't know why you would want to play the game like this, but the option is there if you want it. So many of these things are ridiculous. Oh my goodness. All right, now that I've shown all that off, we can continue. how we doing on this? Right, it's just a bunch of mods. Ooh, brainwash. That sounds pretty, well, it sounds awesome, but it also sounds dubious, legality speaking, you know? Locate the hidden ship and escape the planet before enemies can track you down and put you 6 feet under. As if the enemies in the prior worlds had no interest in doing so. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm also going to make something of an effort to try and lock in a little bit harder. I know I'm on a higher difficulty and everything, but I still want to die slightly less. Again, no delusions that I'm going to cut them out entirely, but I can do better! A little bit better!
Welcome back to Red Zone fans. Today we're live from planet Torval. Team Darkstar has dominated the Dread Zone circuit so far, but I think their luck will stop here. They've just been sent to one of Torval's massive Ace Hardlight toy manufacturing plants. And although the plant was shut down due to shoddy sales, one of Ace's ships still remains. Team Darkstar will have to find that ship and escape with it before Dread Zone's most elite forces hunt them down.
I am once again baffled by how long Dread Zone's been around?
Just one ugly dude.
Ratchet, my nav grid shows a hoverbike up ahead, but you will have to deactivate a force field to gain access to it.
Noted, noted. But yeah, remember how Sasha said there was some sort of, I don't know, shadowy show from a, you know, recorded in the dark sector, and Ratchet heard, like, oh yeah, I've kind of heard of Ace Hardlight. He was a hero who disappeared, and apparently he's a has-been, so he must have been here for a long time. But like, how would nobody know? It's a broadcasted show. Do you have to, like, I don't know, jailbreak your cable box or something to find this stuff? Don't tell me what to do. I'm pondering. I'm pondering the lore. All right, fine. You want me to go crazy? I'll go crazy. I got fusion rifle. I will just destroy you from 17 miles away. How about that? How about that? How did you manage that one, Merc? Come on, man. All right, then. Now, could somebody please throw an EMP at your next convenience so that I can blow up this turret? Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. 5 shots to take down a turret with this thing. My God, is it ever so slightly overpowered? I'm here for it. Totally 100% down. Oh, hello. You know what? I never got a chance to use this thing. Let's give it a try. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hit him another one of these. And how do you do? My God. Halabadoo. Shabadow. Habading. Oh, it's the zombies. I remember the zombies. Why are there so many zombies at an abandoned toy factory? How did, what? Wait, what? Hang on, that's actually kind of concerning. Anywho. Hack the thingy, hack the thing. Sorry. I've been so immensely distracted by quite literally everything that I've been trying to talk about. It happens. All right, so we need to open up even more of these things. I heard something slam down. Oh yeah, there you are. I heard something slam jam on down. Which was it really just that one guy though? That's interesting. All right, we've got zombies, but I've got mini turrets. There we go. Whoa. Okay, all right. As it turns out, the turret has surprisingly good range, all things considered. All right, we're gonna have no choice. We're gonna have to get all up in there. Hey! What are you gonna do about that one? Nothing, because I've got grenades for days! Grenades! I guess, if you wanted to say it that way, for some reason. They dare approach at me! Then they get the big boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got more. We've always got more. There! Shotguns have always been traditionally pretty good with dealing with zombies. By and large, on average. All right, we good?
Did you feel
I think we're good. Okay, very cool, very cool. Oh, he's got a... Whoa! Hi, I see you there, I see. There you go. I'm going to use my Holo Shield Launcher so much more often now. I don't think I get the luxury of not having it anymore, you know? Cover is nice, but cover you can shoot through is exponentially better. All right, so let's go with the few. Oh, okay, that's just spooky stuff right there. All right, hang on. Stay in the ground, zombie. You didn't have to attack me, you know. You could have just stayed down there. And again, I don't really know how your robot zombie programming works necessarily. Maybe you have a hunger for robotic flesh? Hard to say. Huh. And get better at shooting. There you go. All right. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just gotta get over there real quick. Throw that EMP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. You dare approacheth me this way? What if I were to take shots at you before you get a chance to even do anything? Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing is more durable than it has any right to be. All right, pink shot. Okay, you're gone. Now you are the dead. As durable as you may be, everything has a limit eventually. You're gonna explode. It's just gonna happen. I'm sorry. Now give me the thing. There's the thing. My goodness. You're gonna give me a sizable cash influx for all the work I've done? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, what's next on the list?
Uh-oh, force fields! A group of flying drones power the shields by staying in perpetual motion and transferring their kinetic energy. Ha! Even though I just read that off a cue card and don't have any idea what it means, I do know that Team Darkstar will have to destroy the drones to disable the force fields. And actually, I read that part too. What are you gonna do, sue me?
Ratchet, shoot down the swarm of flying drones in order to deactivate the force fields.
I will do so. I will do so. Although I have to say, I was already prepared to like make a joke about something. It's like it's not that terribly complex, my guy. But then he spun the whole thing around on me and made it even funnier. My goodness. Yeah, you know that already. I just wanted to say. Because, yeah, no, voice acting, man, it can take a already pretty funny joke and make it even better just by performing it properly. Nothing but kudos to the talent at hand. And whoop. Okay. But yeah, no, they're generating kinetic energy. When they move, they make energy. Then they put that energy into making a shield. Like, this implies some pretty low-level intelligence from Dallas. Not that I really needed a hard confirmation, necessarily, but still, you know? And there you go. That's 4 down. Alright, at least I'm sort of, kind of getting a handle for this. Yeah, you know, I guess something I could talk about while we are doing this is, this game had a very, very, very strong focus on multiplayer. I already said that it had a co-op mode, but it also had an online system, which was not something you saw too terribly often on the PlayStation 2 days, but the option was available. And it didn't last for terribly long, but I actually played it a lot back in the day. And it's more or less just, you know, wider scale versions of the type of missions that we've been doing for all this playthrough. It's honestly kind of considered like the single player is more or less here to teach you about everything that's going to happen in the multiplayer. So the fact that the multiplayer didn't last all that terribly long, well, that is unfortunate. Am I gonna have to start over from the very beginning? I can't see. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Maybe don't drive off the damn bridge next time, dumbass. You know, blowing up is one thing. I can totally understand that being a losing qualification, but I mean, you accidentally drove into a sludge pile. Just get off the damn bike. Why are you sinking with the bike? There's no reason to die with it. It makes no sense. Anywho. Yeah, so it's not that the online was of bad quality. It's just, well, online gaming wasn't much of a thing for consoles back in 2005. It was still very much in its infancy, you could say. And come on. No, come on! If it were not blisteringly obvious, I'm not a huge fan of the hover vehicles. I prefer the vehicles with tires. They have better handling. And I always treasure that. In a video game vehicle, I truly do. Okay, what was that about dying less? Much for that. But hey, I got the job done. That's what matters most. No more force field! Now I can go back to shooting stuff. I'm marginally better at that, damn it. Hoy! Now explain what I'm doing!
Team Darkstar has now arrived at the location of the getaway ship. But hey ho, there's nothing there. The ship is hidden. It could take days, even weeks of painstaking searching just to find it.
So you claim.
If you activate the vector transmitter nodes in that area, I can triangulate the beacons to locate the ship.
Oh, hell yeah. You know I love a good triangulation. Let's friggin' go. And now that guy is very dead. 3 shots from this thing. I need to keep upgrading it. It needs to get even stronger. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Okay. All this zombie nonsense don't need to be a thing. And then that guy's freaking twin brother showing up? What the hell? I have missiles, you know. They may not be as strong as the fusion rifle, but it's still more than good enough to take care of your goofy ass. All right, now please to be topping off my ammo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now, oh, you know, I guess I could go this way first. No, whoa, nothing's stopping me. God-forsaken laser turrets. Boy, okay, good. Continue to be distracted by my battle bots. I appreciate that immensely. Okay, yeah. There we go. Man, lock on target really, really good from this distance. That is nice. This thing is designed well. I appreciate it. Blow up your enemies before they even know that you're there in the first place. Oh, whoa, yo, no. I covered that turret in napalm. There ain't nothing you're gonna be doing with that thing, my guy. Oh, unfortunate. All right, let's see. We need something a little bit more close range. Also, we gotta do, okay, hang on. We need to follow shield. There you go. Just in case you got any fun, silly billy little old ideas about trying to shoot me to death with that thing. Yeah, we don't need that. Also, despite the force field, it appears we were in fact able to absolutely obliterate those dudes, which is very funny.
Ratchet, be careful. Those Dread Zone shock orbs are lethal. Use an EMP to deactivate them.
I don't really need to be told that being electrocuted is an inherently lethal thing, if I'm honest with you, but still, appreciate it. All right, now, don't mind me. Just going to very quickly clean up this whole situation. Also, I think I had a blade. Was that a blade ball that just tried to kill me? I'm not entirely sure, actually. I don't know, but whatever it was, it kind of died before it got a chance to really do much of anything. Terribly unfortunate for it. All right, back to the shotgun. Hello. Anybody else? Oh, yep. There's always more. Use this. There you go. Don't be afraid to use the shield generator. It's really good for a goddamn reason. Okay. And the long-range weapons are always the ones that are gonna get more screen time. Because you don't want to get all up in people's faces. It's dangerous over there. Like, my God. What? Hang on. Oh, did somebody fall down there? Oh, yeah. Oh, there you are. Oh. There you go. You know, you could have almost gotten away, but you still decided to do that anywho. All right. Okay, all right. The mines! The mines, yes. The mines will work just perfectly for this. I'm hoping, yes. Okay, very good. Watch them bounce. How many times do I have to hit the repair button before you finally repair yourself?
The juice is cold, and the generic
This man is really
Jello
hankering for some Jello.
jiggling.
Good for you. I'm sure you'll get some at some point. There, now that that's all taken care of, getting the Vipers back out. That is 103. 103. Will the other ones go as swimmingly? That remains to be seen. But I do get myself my ammo back, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. All right, let's just zoom our way on over. There's somebody behind me! Oh, it's just some blade guys. It's just a couple no-name blademans. Get out of here, blademans. Am I supposed? Oh, I can. Oh, I see. Damn it! They generate more over time. And now things are just kind of exploding. Well, that's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Let's see. What if I were to launch a mine or 3 over yonder? Because I know for a fact that somebody is going to get an itchy trigger finger. There you go. I can just attack you from over here. Whoa, hang on. There's guys over there as well. All right. There we go. I like weapons that can kind of peek around the corners. There you go. Does anybody else want to get all up in my biz? Nobody really wants to get too much closer. They're wise. They are wise. Now, the main issue is the fact that there's going to be enemies coming from... Oh! That one decided to make a beeline right for me. That was the wrong play. Now, the real problem is going to be the fact that they're going to be coming at me from multiple angles. And we don't need that around here. Okay, that clears that up. Which gives me the ability to... What's happening? What's happening? Nobody's down. Why would you say somebody... Nobody's down? That's what it was. Okay, I get you. Not anymore. It said there were enemies, but I did not see any enemies. And that was a concern. And guess what? Grenades! Grenades! There you go. There you are. Try as you might to escape. It will not work. No, and also no. No, we're not doing turrets today. That is not a thing that I choose to engage with. No, thank you. All right, now. I can only assume more dudes are going to show up. Unless I already killed all of them from what I had just done, which would be very convenient. Okay, no, my first assumption was correct. My first idea was the right one. Shield time!
Ratchet, run!
Oh, I don't have to run when I can hide behind my shields. I don't think this counts as turtling. I don't think. I don't actually know. But whatever, it's a thing the game gave me. I need to utilize all that I have. Why are all my missiles missing? Come on, hit the target. Hit the targets! Okay, we all good? Oh, hey, and you guys did the thing. Nice! I didn't even see you do it. All right, not bad, not bad. Now we start zooming. You know, here's a question I really thought of. I thought to ask, but never got around to. Who came up with the name Team Darkstar? Why is that our team name? Anyway, if you want to try and fight me, you're more than welcome to try. But you know, if you're gonna use close range attacks, this is the thing to use. Shockwaves. Turns out, very, very useful. Okay, yep. It's actually been a little bit since I last got shot, so that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not as good. Get the shield out. What other long-range options do I have? Not many, actually. Get yourself back in the air. I was gonna say get your feet back on the ground, but that is not a thing that is available to you. And it seems my Viper shots do not hit there. Ow! Okay, so there was a dude over there, and they are a crack shot. How was I supposed to know they were there? Holy crap, man. Okay. All right. You know what? I have a wild and crazy idea. Hang on just one moment. I'm going to fly myself over here for a moment. Oh, hey, the zombies have returned. That is unfortunate. All right, you guys just have fun with the landmines and whatnot. Or the sea mines, whatever. Oh, there was a laser. Almost died from that one. Whoa, that would have been a problem. All right, well, we got away from it. There. Now that I've got all that, I can actually approach from an entirely different angle. The enemies thought I would be approaching from one way, but as it turns out, no. I had an entirely different stratagem in mind. Wait. There we are. Okay, now that guy exploded. Hey, I have an idea. Okay, things are just exploding. Before we try to activate that bolt crank, I'm gonna go ahead and place a bunch of landmines everywhere. Then I'm going to slap down a hollow shield. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my scorpion flail. Okay, no, is that it? That was everything? Oh, no, there are dudes up there. Topside! Whoop! Got him! I didn't even have to kill those guys. It just worked out that way. Wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. That reminds me, we never did the bonus missions from the last world. Oops! I'm so used to getting them done in the same episode, but it was running long. I forgot. Well, we can always do those later. No worries. Oh, nice.
So that's where the ship was, under the statue. Well, I just lost 50 volts. Unfortunately for Ace's ego, Team Darkstar will have to blow up the statue to access the hangar underneath.
Works for me. I would have done that even if it didn't give us some kind of benefit.
On the statue.
Yes. We will blow it up. Don't you worry, my friend. Do not worry. All right, so, back to this bullcrap, are we? Okay, well, hollow shield aplenty, please. All right, you're gonna try and get at me. Whoa, there's just a dude chilling over there, apparently. All right, well, let's go ahead and get rid of him, like so. All right, now, I know you guys can use the EMP from here. I know you can. There's no reason on earth you can't. My God. All right, fine. Grenades! Grenades! Because I'm still looking for upgrades up in here. Ah, whoa. Backflip out of danger. Backflip out of danger. Why is that thing not destroyed? That's a problem. Okay, hopefully the napalm will be enough, and it was, actually.
Go. You know, for a little guy, this Lombax can really put the smack down.
Yep, that is something a lot of people discover a little too late. And please to be exploding. Please to be exploding, man. Oh my God, there was a dude behind the first dude, and I didn't even know that there was a dude behind the dude, which, as you might imagine, proved a little bit tricky. But okay, we got it. Now, what if I were to confuse and beguile any potential possible enemies that are left by heading over in this general direction? Yes, nobody ever expects that to happen. All right, you are surprisingly decent at dodging grenades. I shall give you your kudos in this regard. Out of the way, you. You can, like, throw the blade balls? That is so weird. All right, well, you're causing a lot more trouble than you have any realistic reason to, so, yeah. All right. Throw the EMP before it even knows. All right, fine. Let's just get rid of you. There you are. All right, that's how you want to do it. And I need more of my health back. Thank you, and good day. All right, anybody else? I mean, I'm sure yes, because, you know, we had to plant the explosives and everything, but, you know, we got rid of the main turrets and whatnot that are here to start with, which is good. All right. Ooh, more health. Don't mind if I dwa. All right, I will just... All right, yep. People are arriving, I believe. At least there's stuff on... Yeah, there's stuff over there. There's stuff happening. Okay. And it's laser technology. Of course it is. All right. Going for it. Man's talking about snickerdoodles again. Somebody give him his lunch. It is the brown bag in the break room. It has his name on it. All right. Good. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, jeez. Oh, Billy. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Thank you. Now, please do be getting exploded. I said exploded. All right. Whoa. Hey, ho. I don't think so. Shield ain't going to be doing much for me here. Woo. Doesn't need to. We're fine. We're good. I didn't get exploded. I feel happy about that. Gonna get the shields out again, though. Yeah? Yeah, okay. All right, we've got even more. Oh, jeez. Boom. None of that. All right, now a bunch of you guys. All right, hang on. What, you tried to escape? You know, you're lucky. You got lucky. I had every intention of blowing that thing up. Get out of here, you. Somebody else over there? Yes, they're just really far away. Oh, that is an issue. For someone who doesn't own a rocket launcher, of course. For somebody who does have one of those, well, wouldn't you know it, not that big of a problem. Not that big of a deal, actually. All right, so that's the last of the bombs, so we should just be, whoa, good. Yeah, we gotta get away before that becomes a problem. I'm going to just ignore all of the enemies. We don't need to deal with them, okay? The explosions will take care of that. We just need to be out of the blast radius.
This is absolutely unbelievable, folks. Ratchet has defeated the Torval battle course and escaped from the planet's surface aboard a space shuttle hidden inside the Ace Hardlight Memorial. Only on Dread Zone, folks. You can't make this stuff up.
Don't you usually put up memorials for dead people? I mean, granted, he's going to probably be dead by the end of the game, but he isn't yet. Oh, was that made preemptively? People do not have high expectations of this man, it would seem. How terribly tragic. I mean, I'd be, more inclined to feel bad for him if he wasn't a total asshole, but yeah, you know how it'd be. All right, so we've got mission. Only one mission here, really? All right, well, use the turret to fight off Dread Zone. You want me to use a turret? I'll use a turret. I am more than fine using a turret. Oh, it's those little guys. I know them. Okay, whoa, there are suddenly a lot of you all over the place. All right, now this is one of those situations where you absolutely, positively, without question, need to be paying attention to the map. Oh my God, pay attention to the map. Otherwise, you're not going to know where all those bullets that are coming from are going to be. Maybe stop a few of them before they even manage to hit you. That would be lovely, absolutely stupendous, actually. All right, see, like those guys, we can blow up a couple of them before they get a chance to shoot. That would be cool. There you go. I don't know why they needed to get into position like that. Holy hell! Are they able to mass produce these things or what? Jesus Christ. Those spinning dudes are a menace. Not as much of a menace as an entire whole ass dropship shooting rockets at my face, but it's up there. It's up there. All right, who else wants to fight me? You! Ah, 'twas you the entire time. Oh my God, not the lobster man. Oh my God, we're dealing with multiple lobster man. Oh my goodness, where is the melted butter? There's even more, there's even more, there's even more. Ever and more! Ever and more! Oh my God! It's a good thing this turret is heavily fortified, apparently. Which is interesting because it doesn't really look like it has anything resembling a shield going for it. We're still doing things. Okay. Okay, this round is going on a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. The other ones seem to go by pretty fast, all things considered. Oh, jeez. Okay, nope. Yeah. Relocate. Change your positioning. That's totally a good idea and won't lead to your demise at all. You utter buffoons. A lot of dread points, though. I might finally actually be ahead of Hydro Girl. Okay. Ooh, Vindicator. Fascinating.
Ratchet, you have now qualified for the Vindicator tournament. Captain Starshield holds the all-time scoring record for this tournament.
Really? Well, all right, we're going to have to do our best on that one, then. All right, tell you what. I know we still need to do the missions on the Valix belt, but the Vindicator, wretched, calculating, and vicious. Eviscerator is like no other exterminator on Dread Zone. That's why the Vindicator tournament has been devoted to the torturous pain he so adamantly likes to inflict. Oh, how delightful. But we'll get to those missions. But look, cutscenes.
Last week, we saw the spectacular deaths of leading contestants Agent Bizarro, Plasma Woman, and Orange Comet. Now,
Rest
the
in peace.
low-seeded Lombax, known as Ratchet, has surged to the top of the Dread Zone rankings.
Frankly, I can't believe the little furball made it this far, Juanita. He is a scrappy sucker, isn't he?
He certainly is, Dallas. He's also a threat to children, endangered species, and common decency.
Well,
fair enough.
Kids and dolphins and whatnot will be able to breathe a little easier once Ratchet has been cut down to size by the Eviscerator in this week's Exterminator Smackdown.
No opponent has survived even 60 seconds against his razor-sharp titanium blades.
I'll bet he doesn't have any trouble getting a close shave, Juanita. You get it?
Shut up, Dallas. You're not that funny.
I mean, he's funnier than you on average. It's a low bar, but he still surpasses that much. All right. Woo! Let's go. It's really funny that, they're trying to make Ratchet look like a bad guy, but the image they used made him look incredibly cool. At least the other ones were badly photoshopped and crap,
Well, since you asked, I have 16 terabits of tri-directional asynchronous bandwidth on my core CPU.
Ooh, that is a lot of throughput.
Oh, well,
Hey, Clank.
I will call you right back.
Who was that?
Oh, nobody, really.
Was that the tech droid you were talking about? Hey, did you get those blueprints?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you the man.
But I have learned that many other heroes are imprisoned at this facility. We must help them, Ratchet.
Well, sure, but how?
I have noticed that the security monitors tend to go inactive when there is a big arena matchup.
So if I fight one of the exterminators in the arena, it'll buy you some time, huh?
It is dangerous, but it is the only way.
No sweat. Those guys are toast.
My track record speaks for itself, if I'm honest with you. We got this. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I can also quickly dash on over here. And yeah, oh, there it is. There it is. The Harbinger is Vox Industries' answer to its two biggest competitors, the Apocolator and the Rhino. Shellshock says, those two guns are like sissies, weak sissies from the sissiest place in Sissy Land. The Harbinger, on the other hand, is the final word in gratuitous destruction. One tap of the trigger and you'll lay a path of devastation from here to the other end of the Shadow Sector. Getting enough money for that is not likely. Yeah, so now's probably as good a time as any for me to bring this up. The greater majority of things in this game are probably not going to be available to you until you go through it in challenge mode, which is unlocked after getting through normal mode. So you actually kind of have to play through the game at least twice in order to be able to, you know, get everything that there is. It's a pretty standard and common thing to happen in the Ratchet & Clank series, which isn't really all that bad because, I mean, I'm more than happy to play a game 1,000 times over if I absolutely have to. You don't have to bend my arm, but yeah, just letting you know. But it's rather unrealistic. The challenge mode gives you a bolt multiplier. It's same as the other ones, but I don't know if you watch those other Let's Plays, so I feel the need to have to, you know,
Due to what can only be described as
tell you anyway.
miraculous luck, Ratchet has made it all the way to the Vindicator tournament. But before he earns the rank of Vindicator, he'll have to...
Didn't realize I was stuck with one weapon. I tried to change it.
Survive the Battledome's deadliest challenges yet, and then take on the Eviscerator.
Are you guys really doing this right now?
Weapon cycling round. This time, Juanita and I will choose which weapons Ratchet can use from moment to moment. Are you ready, Juanita?
Wow. You chose the worst possible weapon for my opponents at that moment in time, I have to say. At least I get unlimited ammo. Let's go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Let's be careful, be careful, be careful.
You can dial the number at the base of the screen now to vote for your favorite weapon.
I do honestly wonder what the audience's favorite weapon is.
Weapon in 3, 2, 1.
What do we got?
There it is.
What is it? It's the next one. It's whatever weapon shows up next. Ah, got shot. Pain. Ouch. Hey, impact mod went up though. That's nice. All right. Okay.
One thing about Ratchet, you give him any lip and he'll
Okay. Need to get rid of this. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, the mine launcher? The mine launcher is the audience's favorite weapon? All right, that works for me.
In the special sauce.
I mean, especially if you're giving me unlimited ammo, I'm fine with this one. Woo!
Let's see how he does with
Shotgun. But unlimited ammo shotgun. Oh, you spoil me. Boom stiff. There, stivs. All right. Yeah, this is a bit of a rude awakening. Jump out the dropship and have this immediately staring you in the face. Whoa! Wasn't expecting the ship itself to actually start returning fire. Whoa! It's okay. We're still good. We're still good.
This one on for size, you filthy lombax.
All right. Don't get into a xenophobic mindset, Dallas. All right. It's one thing to not like me. It's another thing to slander me. But you really shouldn't make it a race thing. All right? All right. Or the species thing. I'm not exactly sure on the terminology of the whole thing. Regardless, be better! Be better! Are we good? I don't see any enemies. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think I might have killed them too fast. They weren't prepared. I was like, oh damn. The next enemy crate isn't even over there yet. Jesus Christ, he's killing them real fast. All right, whoa, boy, hang on. Oh, Viper time. Okay, whoa, there's another guy over there. Hang on, woo. All right, cool, all right. He is frozen today. Very nice. And, oh, you decided to walk into all of the explosives. Not one of your better ideas. And then there's the third brother. His name is Gunky, and he is frozen like the rest. Pow! There you go. That went surprisingly well. Fairly smoothly, in fact. I'm pretty happy about that. And I love the money. Give me your money! Hurrah! So, we doing like a platforming thing next? Oh no, we're doing this apparently.
What's this? Team Darkstar must dodge a massive bomb drop from a fleet of dreadnoughts? What psychos thought this challenge up? What's that? Reactor and shell shock? I didn't even know they were crabs. I'm sorry. Oh, right, yes, let's go to the action!
I didn't know they knew each other. I mean, they're both dead now, so it doesn't matter. But still, he does pose a funny mental image of them carpooling. How would they even both fit in the same car? That's what I want to know. Oh, boy. Okay. So basically, just never stop moving. Never, ever, 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 ever stop moving.
Whoa, this announcer is impressed.
Okay, good, good. Whoa, it's a good thing Merc and Green are so upgraded. Yeah, those were worthwhile
Folks, just
upgrades, I gotta say.
Tomorrow is Kick Your Best Friend in the Pants Day. Free popcorn for everyone who participates.
Watch out, Nightstar. Oh, dear. Oh, geez. Okay, you know what? Ow, okay, all right. I need some breathing room. Just a little tiny bit. Just a little teeny tiny bit. Not a lot, don't need a lot. I don't got a lot, I don't need a lot. I just don't wanna die. Right. Having a wonderful time. Whoa! Oh my goodness! It's still going. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to not overly rely on the fusion rifle. But man, it would be solving a lot of my problems right now. Woo! Okay, I have like no HP at all. It's a problem. It's a real problem. Okay, especially with stuff like this happening. Okay, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh my god. 30 more seconds of this, huh? Okay, I guess. Fair enough. And there are so many close-range enemies that a shield wouldn't even actually be all that beneficial. How unfortunate. How terribly, terribly unfortunate. Oh, jeez. Okay, you don't have to get up in my face, though. Please, I implore you that you do not do that. Okay, but keep strafing, keep running to the side, keep running to the side. Make their lasers have a harder time hitting you. I don't have any more missiles. I am definitely about to get shot. I can feel it in my bones. I don't have any of those either. Is that gonna kill me? That might kill me. I might be dead. Oh, nope, I somehow managed to just barely avoid it. And timer! Woo! My goodness. That was perilous. But we pulled through. We pulled through. Very nice, very nice. So, Eviscerator time?
Welcome to the matchup of a lifetime,
Yes.
Dread Zone fans.
Yes, it is.
Our challenger, known for his exploits in organized crime, his dabbling in the occult, and his hatred of sunshine, puppies, and chocolate, here's Ratchet.
Okay, but I actually don't like those things.
His opponent is a master of disembowelment and a fantastic chef. Ladies and gentlemen, the Eviscerator!
It's Bugman!
I predict this match is going to be very quick and very bloody. I almost feel sorry for little Ratchet.
She didn't mean that, folks.
Yes, thank you, Dallas. I definitely would not have known otherwise. Anyway, oh Lord, here he comes. Oh Lord, he coming. Ah! I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's cool. Don't worry. Everything's good. Different weapon. Weapon. There we go. Okay. Oh my God, he is doing flips. That man is doing flips and stuff. All right. Don't need your flip light. Okay. Man's got titanium blades and a face laser. This dude has all of the markings and makings of someone who desperately wishes to do battle with Godzilla. Criminy. And honestly, given the range of his abilities, well, at the very least, he wouldn't be hurting for options. I'm not saying he'd win, obviously, it's freaking Godzilla, but you get my point. You get my point. I don't really have much in the way of options anymore. I'm running a little low on everything currently, which is a problem. Okay, and I am about to die. I am about to die. That is not what I want. I wanted to use this and get more ammo. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're all up in my goddamn business. Ah, they're in the walls. You know what? Mini turrets, save me. Save me, mini turrets. I can't take any hits. I am so screwed. I'm so screwed, dudes. All right, running away. Running away. Whoa, I didn't even know those could come out of you. That's weird. Ow! You see, all of the explosives made it a little bit difficult for me to see that the laser was charging. It's an excuse. It's an excuse. But it's something I still feel the need to say. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's burn through all of our Viper ammo first. There we go. Alright. Next, I'm actually gonna go with the mini turrets. There you go. Let them do the work for me. I like that idea. There you go. Okay, alright. You know, the flips, I don't really know if they necessarily help as much as you seem to think they might. I think this guy's just kind of going for style points. Considering the bring it gesture he seems oh so very fond of, I'm inclined to really think that that is the case. Anyway, why are those assholes so freaking fast? Why? Why are they so freaking fast? They don't need to move that quickly. It's impossible to get away from them. You have to kill them before they jump all the way over there and start messing with your face. It's a mess. It's a mess of a massacre is what it is. A massacre. Yeah, let's go with that, I guess. All right, now just keep shooting like a madman. All right, do I have any more mini turrets? I do not. All right, well, I did get some more Viper ammo at least, and he ain't moving, so yeah, that works for me. Okay, now seems like as good a time as any for the mines. The mines! There you go. Yeah, go ahead and keep doing your flips. And I'm not entirely sure how I managed to get hit by that. Impressive showing on my part. I do declare. I do declare. Okay, here we go. Damn it, why? No! I didn't want to switch weapons. Oh my goodness, okay. Ah! Okay, so there was an explosive there at that moment. I'm learning in real time, so that's nice. The shield ain't gonna do nothing. I guess the shield is gonna do something. Ah, but not against the goddamn missiles that are everywhere, bro! They are freaking everywhere. All right, keep an eye on the guy doing the thing. All right, mini turrets. And at least stop the laser for a moment and start peppering him with heavy ordnance. Heavy, oh, okay, I almost walked right into that one. That would have been a problem. Okay, keep going. He's covered in napalm. Ow, god damn it! I didn't even know they were there. I was so distracted by the blade bug. How was I to know? All right, here I freaking go again. Are those blade guys going to pop up out of nowhere again? They are, but this time I knew about them in advance, and I'm actually just going to kill them before they get a chance to do anything else. Very cool, very cool. Also, I've been holding on to the mines this entire time for just such an occasion. There we go. That ought to put us on the right foot. There we go. Okay. Now, I still have a couple missiles. Do I have anything else of note whatsoever? Not particularly. But that's okay, because we won. Whoa, he dropped so much ammo. Why did he drop all that ammo? I would have replenished literally everything I had all at once. I'm not gonna be able to use it. Why would they drop that? That's interesting. Cool, but weird. Anyway, blade bug go down.
For our new Vindicator.
Yeah, vindication.
Hey, Al, I got here as soon as I could.
Silence! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate?
What are you doing? Clank, are you sure this is safe?
It is an acceptable risk.
Shh! I just need to close one more circuit.
Al, you're a genius! You did it!
I know.
No!
Looks like somebody broke the rules. Put it back on.
You're dead, Ace.
Ooh, that's good. I like that spirit. But save it for the arena.
This never should have happened. It's all my fault.
No, Ratchet. Ace Heartlight did this, and Gleeman Vox gave the order.
They made a mistake bringing us here, Clank. Now they're gonna pay for it.
Exactly.
They truly honestly have no idea what a monumentally idiotic choice it was bringing Ratchet and Clank anywhere near their evil asses, and they are going to pay. Oh, how they will pay, and it will be glorious. Well, we're closer than ever to being able to do exactly that. Poor Al, though. Man didn't deserve that. Hopefully he'll be okay. I guess we'll see. Regardless, I hope you guys have enjoyed everything so far, and I will see you all again very soon.